Hey guys, Drax back with another Ark Ascended video, and in this one we're going to be looking at the secrets of the Ichthyosaurus. To start with taming, the first thing you're going to need to do, you want to look for one that is low level and you can just feed it once and then it's tamed. If you have simple kibble, you can tame a higher level one with just one feed, but that's the way I would go with it. Then you're going to use that low level one to tame higher levels. Higher levels, you have to feed them more than once, depending on your taming settings, of course, on your server. And the higher levels, they will run away once you fed them the first time. They tend to swim away quite a distance. Sometimes they return for the second, maybe third feed. But most times, they're just going to leave you. They're going to take the food that you gave them in the first place and then run away. If you wanted to trap them, you can with 4 gateways or 3 gateways, depending on where you position the gates. And then you want to put the gates in either side and then make sure they cannot swim out of the top and throw the 2 gateways in to trap them, the back and the front, or just the front, depending on how you positioned it. Now, I spoke about Dino AI that they've changed on Ark recently. The devs have been trying to make it so they avoid most gateways and traps and they won't go through anything that they can't get through. There needs to be a channel of some kind. That's why you leave the 2 gateways out at the front and the back. And then once they swim through, throw the 2 gateways in. But the best way, I think, is to tame a low level one and then use that low level one to tame a higher level as you can go after it. So you feed it once, it starts to run away. You can swim after it on your ichthy and then you can feed it again once it's ready. I would then try to get 2 highish level ones to breed them. And I think it's always good to have a bred one, especially if you haven't got the scuba gear yet, as the baby will get a movement speed bonus from the imprinting, and this will help you go down to the depths and get back up before you run out of oxygen. You'll of course also get a boost to all of its other stats as well. So how about those secrets that we talked about in the title? What's the secrets of the Ichthyosaurus? Well, some people may know this, definitely veteran players probably should know this, but you might not, so some of these might surprise you, and to new players, you'll be learning something new about the ichthys. You can harvest resources from the back of these with your tools. It's a bit tricky, but you can position the ichthy in a way that lets you harvest resources like oil with your pick without even getting off the tame. This means you can quickly zoom away if any trouble shows up. You can also use different things like GPS and other tools, so you can figure out a system that works for you. Maybe there's a certain tool that you want to use on the back of the ichthy, and you probably can. So crossbows and stuff like that, I think they're all possible. It's all a possibility to use, so they might actually be good taming tools as well. They don't suffer from any torpidity effect. This tame can't be tranked, and also of course can't be bowlered because it's in the water. Could be effective in PvP, especially with its speed now I think of it. But more specifically in PvE is its use for killing sea scorpions. With no torpidity gain, these don't pose a problem for the ichthy and can be harvested without that annoying effect kicking in and no fear of the mount getting knocked down. And sea scorpions, or eurypterids as they are called, are great for getting some black pearls and other resources early game. Plenty of chitin, silica pearls, and sometimes black pearls, and they're of course going to be very sought after. Harvesting with a pick may yield more, so you might want to kill the sea scorpions with the ichthy and then harvest them with the pick. If you've got high melee on your dolphin, maybe you've tamed some good ones with high melee or imprinted them, then you should be able to harvest them and get a few black pearls every now and then. Going back to that speed, any threat in the ocean is not fast enough to catch the ichthy. Just hit the accelerator and you're off. You can even use that speed to fight off sharks who come and attack you. You can dispose of them by spinning to the back of them and keep on attacking them. Very fast attack speed. The sharks just can't keep up with the speed of the Ichthyosaurus. And how about taming and breeding these for a pack? Well, this dino doesn't actually get a pack bonus, and I can understand why. It would probably be a bit broken. They're so fast and can attack so quickly compared to a lot of other water mounts that most things in the ocean, especially sharks, quickly get chewed through if you have a few ichthys on your side. Yes, they can't really go against the big dogs, the alphas of the sea, but they can still hold their own against most things. And if it gets too hairy, you can of course just speed away. I personally level with a bit of HP and of course weight, so they can carry a few things and you can harvest a few resources like that oil at the bottom of the sea and like getting silica pearls, chitin, and of course those black pearls. So there's a few things you may not have known about the Ichthyosaurus and how to tame them easily. If you've got any extra tips that you want to add, then please do leave them in the comments for any new players that might be starting out in the game. And of course, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.